Hi, Sarah here. Another question for you today. Are you serving your purpose even if you're not clear? Yeah. What if nobody really knows what they're doing? What if, we're conditioned to believe that we have to be perfect or we have to know the exact plan before we start? The reality is that nobody knows what they're doing. And it's those who are courageous enough to start, to follow the little spark in their heart, and then follow the next one and the next one and the next one. I recently saw this cool little documentary on Prince. Like him or don't like him, he was a creative genius and he was creating all of the time. And he talked about that being so essential to flow, to just follow that momentum and see where it leads you. And I'm such a believer of that. Yesterday, I made a video about purpose, and the question was about where are you in relation to your purpose? And I also mentioned that my idea of purpose has changed over the years. As someone who's really contemplated the meaning of the word purpose as long as I can remember, for me, and I love what Richard Rudd says, and I'm just going to hold up this book, The Gene Keys. I really recommend this book. And if you are interested in following along in my videos, I'm going to be continually sharing the different themes that we move through every 6 days. The sun transit's a new theme. The Gene Keys is also based off of the I Ching, the hexagrams. You might have heard of this system. And it also includes astrology and human design and just a really powerful system to follow along the energies. And going back to purpose, Richard Rudd talks about purpose as not something that we do, but rather the quality of our consciousness. And I love that. It takes a lot of pressure off of trying to think that we have to understand what our purpose is before we start doing something. And really, our purpose is something that gets unraveled as we do, as we perform action from our place of being aligned to that creative pulse that's always there within us. And sometimes it's very quiet, and the thoughts and the distractions and the conflicts or the challenges or the blocks are a lot louder than that little spark. And the idea, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, of pausing, moving slow, is truly the only way that I've found that you can start to hear those sparks louder than the other negative thoughts. So I'd love to hear what you think. What does the word purpose mean to you? And I'm just going to finish this video with the theme that we're in currently right now. It's one of my favorite numbers, happens to be my life path number 27. We're in Gene Key 27, or the hexagram 27, or the gate 27, depending on what system you want to reference. But the theme is generally the same. And I just picked out a sentence that I want to share relative to the shadow. Like every single Gene Key theme has a negative and a positive aspect. So the shadow is sort of more the victim state theme of this Gene Key. And then we can understand the gift, and ultimately what he calls the city is our highest form of expression and highest form of consciousness that we human beings may one day be so fortunate to experience. So this is under the repressive nature of this particular shadow in Gene Key 27, which is called selfishness. And I'll maybe reference the gift as altruism, and the city is selflessness. So that sort of speaks to the journey of this theme. So the shadow talks about giving away our personal power rather than giving from your heart. You give to others, but without any natural sense of boundary, which either leads you to your being taken advantage of, or to a feeling of resentment from the receiver. The laws of life state that there must be a mutual beneficial exchange in order for a relationship to remain healthy. I'll just leave it there. Again, I do recommend this book, whether or not you want to follow me along or just go on your own journey. this has been a text that is, to date, the most brilliant, poetic, beautiful, empowering text that I have. And if you followed me previously, the last year, I've been sharing the different themes that we've been going through via text. And this year, I plan to share more through the means of video and a combination of text. So I'd love for you to follow along and comment and share whatever you feel called to share in the comments or my DMs. I love hearing from you. And I shared in yesterday's video that community is an aspect of my design that is really important for me, and it's who I am, and it always has. And I've been on a journey of finding my own boundaries with community, with all of my relationships, with my relationship to social media, and I've learned a lot. And that's what I like to share with others who are looking to become visible in the online space. It's not for the faint of heart, but it is extremely rewarding. And for me, I'm now at a place where I really can share from my heart. I have received so much, and sharing just feels so good. It's something that really nourishes my purpose. And that's my little video for today. Again, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Sending so much love to you.